Imagine a world where dragons are real, only they don't breathe fire, but they do tower over you like skyscrapers. For many, the term prehistoric conjures up images of colossal dinosaurs thundering across the landscape. But let's rewind the tape of life even further back, to a time before the first dinosaur footprints were imprinted on our world. In the beginning, life on Earth was but a whisper, a mere hint of what was to come. The first signs of life, tiny microorganisms, appeared around 3.5 billion years ago. They were simple, single-celled organisms drifting in the vast oceans of our infant planet. Fast forward a billion years or so and you'll find the Cambrian explosion, a sudden burst of evolutionary creativity. Over a relatively short period of time, say 10 to 20 million years, life underwent a dramatic transformation. The oceans teemed with an incredible diversity of creatures, many of which would seem utterly alien to us today. Then, the first fish began to appear, their bodies streamlined for an aquatic life. They evolved jaws, fins and scales, features we still recognize in their descendants today. But life wasn't content to stay in the water forever. Around 400 million years ago, the first insects began to crawl out onto the land, soon followed by early reptiles. These pioneers had to adapt to a whole new way of life, learning to breathe air, withstand the sun's heat, and navigate an environment full of obstacles. These early reptiles weren't the towering behemoths we often picture when we think of prehistoric creatures. Many were small, no bigger than a modern lizard, but they were the trailblazers, the ones who paved the way for the giants that were to come. So, long before the first dinosaur roared, Earth was a bustling metropolis of bizarre and fascinating creatures. Fast forward a few million years, and welcome to the Mesozoic era, the age of the dinosaurs. This era, spanning over 180 million years, was a time of drastic change and evolutionary experimentation. It was during this period that dinosaurs rose to dominate the planet. The Mesozoic era is split into three distinct periods: the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. Each of these periods brought forth a unique variety of dinosaurs, each more fascinating than the last. Let's start with the Triassic period, the dawn of the dinosaurs. This was a time of transition and diversification. Among the varied species of this time, Colophysis stands out, a slender, fast-moving predator and one of the earliest known dinosaurs. As we move into the Jurassic period, the dinosaurs were in full swing. This was the age of giants, when dinosaurs like the Brachiosaurus and Stegosaurus roamed the Earth. Brachiosaurus, a long-necked herbivore, stood taller than any living creature today. Stegosaurus, on the other hand, is recognized for its iconic plates and spikes, a unique adaptation for defense. Finally, we enter the Cretaceous period. This was a time of diversity, with dinosaurs of all shapes and sizes. Tyrannosaurus rex, the king of dinosaurs, ruled the land with its massive size and fearsome reputation. Triceratops, another iconic dinosaur, is known for its three-horned face, a stark contrast to the predatory T-Rex. Each of these periods within the Mesozoic era brought forth unique and awe-inspiring dinosaurs, reflecting the dynamic and ever-changing nature of evolution. Dinosaurs in all their varied forms dominated the Earth for over 160 million years, a testament to their adaptability and success as a group. Yet, as we know, this reign of the dinosaurs, as impressive as it was, didn't last forever. The reign of the dinosaurs was long and prosperous, but as we know, it didn't last forever. Around 65 million years ago, the lights went out. A massive asteroid hit the Earth. This wasn't just any asteroid, it was a celestial body from outer space, around 6 miles wide, hurtling towards our planet at unimaginable speeds. Upon impact, the energy released was equivalent to 1 billion Hiroshima bombs. This cataclysmic event triggered a chain reaction of environmental catastrophes that ultimately led to the extinction of about 75% of all species on Earth. Among the casualties were the ruling reptiles of the era, the dinosaurs. It's hard to fathom the scale of destruction that ensued. Picture the darkest day you can imagine, only darker. The sky, filled with dust and debris, blocked out the sun, plunging the world into years of cold, dark, nuclear winter. Photosynthesis ground to a halt, and the food chain collapsed as plants died off. The dinosaurs, those magnificent creatures that had roamed the Earth for over 160 million years, could not survive these harsh conditions. The cold, the darkness, the scarcity of food. It was a trifecta of disaster. From the tiny feathered raptors to the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex, none could escape the cruel hand of extinction. But it wasn't just the dinosaurs. Many other creatures and most of the plant life also disappeared in this mass extinction event. The world as it was known, a world dominated by giant reptiles and lush green forests, was wiped clean. Yet life is resilient. Even in the face of such massive destruction, it finds a way. Amid the ashes and ruins, the seeds of a new world were sown. Small burrowing mammals and bird-like dinosaurs that somehow survived the catastrophe became the pioneers of this new world. The asteroid impact was a reset button for life on Earth. It ended the reign of the dinosaurs, but it also cleared the path for the rise of a new kind of creature, the mammals. In the grand tapestry of evolution, this event was a turning point, a pivotal chapter in the story of life. The world was forever changed, but from the ashes of the old, new life began to emerge. With the dinosaurs gone, a new player stepped onto the stage, the mammals. Now, you might be thinking about our furry friends we see today, but let's rewind to 66 million years ago. It was a time when the world was just recovering from the catastrophic asteroid event that wiped out the dinosaurs. In this volatile environment, mammals, previously small and nocturnal, began to seize their opportunity. They had survived the asteroid impact, and now they had a chance to grow, evolve, and diversify. Let's take a moment to appreciate the grit and resilience of these creatures. They had been living in the shadows of the dinosaurs, and now they were ready to step into the sunlight. One of the first mammals to take advantage of this new world was the Purgatorius. It was a tiny, shrew-like creature that scurried about in the undergrowth. Yet, from these humble beginnings, mammals began their journey to dominance. As the millions of years rolled on, mammals diversified into a myriad of forms. They evolved to fill the ecological niches left vacant by the dinosaurs. Some took to the skies, like the bats, while others returned to the seas, like the impressive Basilosaurus, an ancient whale reaching up to 60 feet in length. Then there were the land dwellers, like the Paraceratherium, which stood nearly 5 meters tall at the shoulder, and is considered the largest land mammal to have ever lived. These giant herbivores roamed across Eurasia, munching on leaves and shrubs. The mammals also gave rise to some of the most intelligent creatures the world has ever seen, including the primates, our own order. The story of mammals is a testament to life's incredible capacity for adaptation and survival. The rise of mammals is a fascinating chapter in the story of life on Earth. It's a tale of resilience, adaptation, and evolution, a testament to the unyielding spirit of life. From tiny, shrew-like creatures, mammals grew to take over the world. So, what's the secret behind this incredible journey of evolution? Here's the twist. It's not so much a secret as it is a law of nature, an unyielding force that drives life forward, shaping and reshaping the tapestry of existence. This force, this architect of life, is natural selection. Picture this: countless species, each with its own unique set of traits. Some traits are beneficial, aiding survival, while others not so much. Now, imagine a world where only the fittest survive, where only those with the most beneficial traits get to pass them on to the next generation. This, in essence, is natural selection. It's a process that is relentless and impartial, caring not for the individual, but for the species. It's a process that has been shaping life on our planet for billions of years. But what determines which traits are favorable? Well, that's where the environment comes in. The environment, in its broadest sense, can be anything from the physical surroundings to the social dynamics within a species. For instance, let's consider a herd of deer. In a world full of predators, speed might be a favorable trait, allowing swift deer to escape and pass on their genes. But in a world where food is scarce, it might be the ability to subsist on less food that becomes the key to survival. In the grand theater of life, natural selection is the director, the environment is the script, and traits are the actors. Together, they weave the intricate story of evolution, a story of constant change and adaptation. But remember, evolution isn't a one-time event that happened millions of years ago. It's happening right now, around us, within us. Every time an organism reproduces, every time a gene is passed on, evolution takes another step forward. Evolution is not just a history lesson, but an ongoing story, one that we're all a part of.